Right, today we are looking at a fairly interesting distro. Linux Mint have released their beta for their newest version, Linux Mint 18. And this right here, that you can see here, is the Linux Mint 18 beta. This isn't really a review as such, since it's not fair to do that until they release the final version. Although, honestly, it is pretty stable and, by the looks of it, feature complete. It's pretty much all the Mint you should expect. However, they have made many changes, one of which is this now based off Ubuntu 16.04 versus the older version being based off, well, an older version of Ubuntu. They've added a few new wallpapers. This one here is the default. Yep, they all look pretty good to me. Also, you've got some of the older ones, but I personally prefer this one. But the most interesting bit is not the wallpapers at all, but going into the themes. Of course, you can search it, which is quite important to demonstrate. But going into the themes, they've made a new theme. The default is still the old theme, Mint X, but they've made a more modern flat theme, Mint Y. They've got their own icon theme. Obviously they've got that. You can have a light, dark, or darker. Just go to light. It's pretty much the default, if you will. Yeah, you got full theme in here. You've obviously got a custom set of icons. You've got the Firefox web browser, as usual. Software manager, which is their own. You've got the system settings, you've got the terminal, you've got obviously the file manager. So nothing really new in the way of apps, it's more this new Mint Y theme. Yeah, you've got all the flat, slightly Ubuntu looking icons, I suppose. You've got obviously a full set of icons, but unfortunately it's missing a few, so it looks rather bizarre. But it does overall work. You've got, well, this is custom themed, obviously, it's white. But then again, they made Cinnamon Desktop, so it's probably not fair to call it custom themed. See if they've made any changes to their software center for a start. Let's just put in our password. Let's have a look. Shoot, put it in wrong, it's not good. There we go, we've got a password. Obviously everything is the same at the bottom. I should know because I use Ubuntu and Linux Mint. I use Linux Mint myself. Yeah, the taskbar is basically the same. All the icons are in the same order. That's pretty much the same. Have they got any new apps? No, everything seems to be the same here. Videos, is this custom or is this taken from GNOME? Yeah, it's probably taken from GNOME, more than likely, but it's good enough with their custom theme. Here's the software center with their custom theme. Everything seems the same, but their theme does work here. In addition to that, obviously now they don't have the multimedia codec installed by default, but you can just click this little icon here and it'll install them, which it should install them. All the apps are obviously updated to their newest versions as of now, as you can see. Downloading all the codecs that you would need to play all your proprietary videos and whatnot. See, after a few apps, how much would this usually be taking off on your system? It's not from a cold reboot, and there's a reason why I don't do that. Because more than likely you'll have some things running in the background. Yeah, it's fair enough. It's running on a virtual machine with 2 gigs of RAM perfectly comfortably. And there you go, you can install that. And your multimedia codecs will be there. Honestly, I prefer this way of handling it, because then if you don't want it, you got it. Obviously you've got your old software updater down here. Also, this has been changed up slightly, so you can choose how you want to install updates. You can have it don't break my computer, which would be only installs safe updates and doesn't mess with critical parts of the operating system. Optimized stability and security, which is obviously you can see all the descriptions, so there's no point in me reading it. Obviously that's the recommended one, and their update does appear to have changed very, very slightly. If I remember, yeah, it looks, yes, that does look different. No, that's just the theme. Yep, a new theme does absolute wonders, and this is quite a good one. Whilst that's running, I may as well show you the dark themes. Now you've seen what everything looks like with the light themes, seen all the other stuffs. Yes, so of course you have to include a dark theme because arguably it's better on your eyes. You've got all the mint themes you'd expect, and by default obviously it uses the old one, but this the Linux Mint dark theme looks pretty good to me. Yep. Well, yep, there you go. Multimedia codecs of course installed, so now if you wanted to use your stuff you could do that. See if they've changed anything up in Firefox. I don't think they will have done, but may have done. Let's have a look at that. By the way, this system will look slow for me because I'm in a virtual machine. See if we've added any new search engines. Nope, everything is as it was. If you want to download the beta here, I don't recommend you try to install it on real hardware because I tried, it didn't work. Gave me an error during the installer, but strangely enough it worked fine in a virtual machine. You can get it here, the beta. See what new features they've added, see if they've put anything down. Yeah, release notes. Let's check those, because yeah. You've got, obviously, these are your known issues as of now. Everything looks well and good. Obviously you've got your DVD playback VLC. Apparently you can, well that's cool, you can now start it up with non-pay CPUs. Shame I can't test that though, because I did have a laptop without pay, but now it appears to have broken. By the way, I think you pronounce it pay, but I don't know. Obviously buy one of these Mint boxes with it. And there you go. That is a first look at Linux Mint 18 Sarah. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe, I suppose.